Welcome. Hashtag THEVERSASHOW is part of an entertainment podcast that exercises our freedom of speech. Our conversations, opinions, debate on a certain topic is not to offend anyone in any source. For that being said, enjoy the show. Yo, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? And welcome to another special edition here on hashtag THEVERSASHOW. And of course, I am the one and only, the host, the one that you have voted, the GOAT, the Versa. And I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching another spectacular episode here on hashtag THEVERSASHOW. You make sure that you do these three things. You make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen. Well, first of all, on this special edition here, well, every episode on hashtag THEVERSASHOW is a special edition. But here on hashtag THEVERSASHOW is another special edition because it's about movies. And I was sitting back and I was watching The Godfather, right? The Godfather movie. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you guys my top 5 movies that I would just sit and watch with no problem. And if you have a top 5 movie, go ahead, comment on this channel if you want to on this episode. So anyway, listen. And on this episode here too, it's not going to be a long episode. Trust me, it's not going to be like those forever episodes. It's gonna be a nice, good, quick flip episode, and then I'm gonna let you guys go on with your day or your night. So, well, however that you watching this episode, whatever time frame that you're on, we're just gonna have fun. All right. So, I just want to just get into some few movies talk. If you guys will love to sit here and watch the Versa, and even if you guys want to be part of the show, just make sure you subscribe and comment and like and share, and also to DM me on my Instagram at the Versa. Just DM me about any questions that you have, even with movies and stuff, and I get back to you with the answers on the next episode. So let's go ahead and get right into it, right? Man, so I was watching The Godfather, right? And I haven't seen that movie in a long time. And when I realized when I was watching The Godfather, I was like, it's 2 hours and 55 minutes. I'm like, yo, this is a long movie. But you know what? Fuck it. Let me just sit and watch and see, what I missed out on The Godfather. And man, out of the 2 hours and 55 minutes, it didn't even feel like that time. It really felt like it was just like an hour and 30 minutes of the movie. It was that good of a movie. But anyway, my top 5 movies that the Versa will sit and watch is The Godfather. That would be 1. 2 would be Rocky 2. 3 would be American Gangster. 4 will be Black Mass. And the fifth one, now you see, this is the part where it gets really tricky, right? Because once it gets down to number 5, then it's like, what is the best movie that you would sit and watch? Man, you know what? I would say, number 5 is difficult. Because, because first of all, documentaries are my thing. You know what? I'll put number 5 would be Tupac Resurrection. I would definitely sit and watch that 100%. Tupac Resurrection. So those are my 5. Godfather, Rocky 2. What else? I said, Black Mass. Of course, Tupac Resurrection, and the number 5 will be American Gangster. So, but Godfather very interesting. Even I was watching on Vlad TV. Shout out to Vlad too. Hope one day you have the Versa on the show, on your platform one day. So, and I'm saying it here on episode 61. How much you want to bet that the Versa will be on Vlad TV one day, right? But anyway, one day. So anyway, he had Michael Corleone, Blondone, and his mother was a big fan of The Godfather. The Michael Corleone's Blondone's mother, Gloria Blondone, and Michael's father. They were big fans of The Godfather. So, and I see why. The Godfather is a pretty good movie to watch, to sit and to watch. I was going to add Scarface on my list as well, because I could sit and watch Scarface. Who knows? Maybe after the show, after I finish editing the show, I might just watch some Scarface. No, I got to record. I got two songs I got to record. Who knows? I might just do both. I might just record the song and watch Scarface, have it on mute at the same time. I don't need, the words, unless it's an interesting scene, then I put the volume up. But other than that, I really don't need a volume for it. But yeah, I definitely would have put Scarface in there. Al Pacino, man, that dude is incredible. Al Pacino, that guy makes great movies. Him, Robert De Niro, Brad Pitt, the other dude, Leonardo DiCaprio, what's it? Damien, that guy. Is it Matt Damon? Anyway, but those guys are great actors. Al Pacino did his thing. But anyway, yeah, Godfather, great movie, man. Even with Don Corleone, Vito Corleone, that's my guy, man. But Rocky 2, oh man, comeback story of the century. I love me some Rocky 2, y'all, to tell you the truth. Rocky 2 is the motherfucking movie, for real. I could sit and watch Rocky 2 all day if it needs to be so, because that movie is so powerful and it's in encouragement. If you're feeling low, you ever feel like you took a loss, Rocky 2 is the movie. Well, first you got to watch Rocky 1, the first one. And then once you watch Rocky 2, then you'll understand. A guy that was from the underground, he didn't even think that he would ever get a world title shot until, Apollo Creed said, let's just give this guy a shot. Let's give him a shot. I want this guy. And lost in the first one, continue on to the second one, and Rocky retired. He didn't want to fight no more. He got the money, living better now with Adrian, and they're about to have a baby. But Apollo Creed was like, listen, I might have won, but I didn't beat the man. So Apollo Creed was like, listen, even though I'm undefeated, I need to beat his ass. I can't let him go. I need to beat him. And then next you know, Rocky trained as hard as he can, even with Mickey, he trained as hard as he can. And then at the end of the fight, got the victory, beat Apollo Creed, knocked him out. So, and even when Adrian told him when she slipped into a coma, when she woke up from the coma, she told Rocky, I need you to do one thing. Rocky leaned over and she says, win. And then Mickey goes, what are we waiting for? And Rocky trained his ass off. And then the best scene too, when he was running, and I actually visited the staircase in Philly when he was running, and he got all those kids behind him. Yo, that's Rocky 2 is the best Rocky to me out of all the trilogies. All of them is great. 4 was quick. Even Sylvester Stallone slide. Even he said it himself that Rocky 4 was just so quick, so fast, and to me it was. Literally, I could break down to you Rocky 4 just in like 5 minutes. But we're not going to do that. But literally, I could break the movie down in 5 minutes. Like, that's how fast the movie was. American Gangster with Denzel Washington. No, he plays a character, Frank Lucas, drug dealer, sold heroin in Harlem. Denzel played great. in that scene. Of course, he did Training Day. You know, he did Glory. Um, you know, Denzel is a legend when it comes to making movies, man. His acting skills is just on point. Dot 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 dot. Just on point. American Gangster. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a big documentary guy. And when Denzel played American Gangster, oh my God. I mean, I still won't believe the actual Frank Lucas, because Frank Lucas is more Southern, and I think his style is more different from Denzel. I think Denzel was playing more of like a black mafia type, but it still worked. It was still believable. Great movie from Denzel. You know, even the scene where, you know, the guy, he said Bumpy owe him money, but since Bumpy's dead now, I guess you could just pass on Bumpy the favor to me. And then that's when Frank Lucas was outside the diner, and then with his country boys, and then he went outside and saw the guy, and he had the sugar jar, emptied out the sugar, and he says, "I'll be right back." Got up, went around, saw the guy. The guy was out there in the fruit market, outside fruit market, and he said, "Oh, hey Frank, you know, I guess you're here to give me my 20%, huh?" So then that's when Frank pulled out the gun, put in his head. He's like, "Oh, whoa, what you gonna do, Frank? No, it's all good, it's all good. What you gonna do, Frank? What, you gonna shoot me? You gonna shoot me, Frank? You gonna shoot me? Come on now." Pow! And then scared everybody. Then Frank Lucas took that sugar jar, dropped it right on the floor next to him, blood coming out of his head and all that. Ooh. And then, you know, Frank Lucas took the money out, put it in that sugar jar, and said, "There you go, 20%. And he walked right back into the diner with his country boys and sat down. And he explained to them, "This is what the game's about. So you better get ready, because it's some shit." Oh man, I mean, yo, that movie is insane, yo. That movie's crazy. You know, so shout out to all the actors and actresses in that movie. Black Mass. Man, Johnny Depp. Man, look, I'll say this, okay? As a character, as Johnny Depp playing a character, we all know Johnny Depp as Edward Scissorhands and is it Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean? If I'm not missing his name, I hope I'm saying his name right, but I think it was Jack Sparrow. I think his name from Pirates of the Caribbean. But when Johnny Depp played James Whitey Bulger in Black Mass, oh man, I'm sorry, say what you want, but I mean, just the acting skills, the range that Johnny Depp has. And just like I said, from Leonardo DiCaprio, from Al Pacino, from Robert De Niro, hell, even from Ben Stiller, these guys has amazing range when it comes to acting. Oh man, yo, Black Mass, that was the movie. The best scene I like from Black Mass was when they sat down and had dinner. And if you have seen the movie, of course, a lot of people know this scene, but Whitey sat down with John Connolly, if I say his last name right, and the FBI agent as well too. And then James goes to the partner. He's like, listen, this is the best fucking steak I ever tasted. What did you put in the steak? And then the partner goes, "I can't, it's a family secret. I can't tell you what's." Oh, come on. Yes, you can. Come on. What's in the steak? So fucking good. What's in it? Want me to tell you? Yeah. What's in the steak? Okay. It's garlic and a little bit of soy. I thought you said it was a family secret. it's just a recipe, James. You said it was a family secret. So if I know for a fact that you could tell me what's in this steak and it's a family secret, how would I know that you will not rat on me? James, I'm just fucking with you. I love the steak. Steak is good. It's a family secret. No fucking problem. Anyway, yo, that scene was just intense, man. Yo, that Black Mass scene, it was just intense. Oh, man. So anyway, shout out to Johnny Depp for that. Great movie, you know. So, you know, that's a great fucking movie. What's in that movie? But anyway, great movie from Johnny Depp, Black Mass. Last but not least, Tupac Resurrection. Tupac Resurrection, to me, I watched that documentary like 25 times. Tupac, even with Dear Mama, that's on Hulu, amazing documentary. Really, from Tupac Resurrection, from Dear Mama, you know, I don't know about the movie, the All Eyes on Me, but I'm more into the actor Tupac himself. And, you know, I was born in February 14th, 1993. So in 93, you know, Tupac was, I believe he was doing Above the Rim at the time. And this was before Death Row. This was definitely before Death Row, because Tupac, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he signed to Death Row in September 13th, 1995 was when he signed with Death Row. I believe it was September 13th. And so in 93, Tupac would pretty much is getting his horizon starting. And, you know, he was going through his troubles and cases and stuff like that, you know. But, you know, I'll say this with Pac. The Tupac Machiavelli, right? I feel like he was more in the positive way. You know, he was the one that tells fellas like, listen, man, drop the guns and pick up the books. You know, stop calling women bitches and start respecting women. Take care of your kids. Stop having them going out to be game bangers. So that Tupac was teaching people how to do things, correctly when it comes to life. Now, the Tupac that signed to Death Row, yeah, that was a whole new Pac. That Pac was more aggressive. You know, he really didn't give a fuck. You know, he was more into thug life, you know, which thug life has a code. And it's not a bad code if you look at the list of thug life, but it's a code that some people kind of just took it into their own matter. So, but that Tupac, I felt like he was more stressed out. He pretty much was burnt out. I mean, if you think about it, the dude just finished the court case. He went to the studio to make some music just to clear his head, and then he gets shot in the studio in Manhattan, and then, you know, he gets sentenced to jail while he just got out the hospital. Like a few months later, he just sentenced to prison. So it's crazy, man. Yo, Pac lived a crazy life, man. He really did, man. And there's times where I look at the documentary, I'm just like, man, I feel really bad for Pac, because, yo, like, all Pac really wanted to do was just do music and to send a positive message and to send the actual message of what's going on in the world. Man has beautiful hit songs. Keep Your Head Up. Brenda Got a Baby. You know, Catch Me Riding. You know, Can't See Me. You know, Pac has records, man. Hits. You know, I Get Around. So, Dear Mama. I Ain't Mad at Ya. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. So that song, you know, Pac has some hits, man, you know. So, but those are my 5 top movies, man, that I'll sit and watch all day. Don't have no problem with it whatsoever. You know, and some hip hop talk real fast, okay? Because I was just mentioning Pac and then, you know, just singing a little bit of America's Most Wanted. And that actually took me back. Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, we got a topic. Hip hop talk. Got a topic. Okay. Everybody's talking about Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, and now Rose. Oh. So now everybody's talking about this whole rap beef that's going on. Okay. Now I just want to explain this. And I thought this was pretty interesting. Drake, right, posted on his story on Instagram. It was the scene of Kill Bill with Uma Truman had a sword like this, and all the samurai guys was around, with the black tuxedo suits was surrounding her. So Drake was pretty much saying that he is Uma going up against all these dangerous people, and he's going to outlive all of them. Hell, he could have done a scene. If he would have posted a scene with him as John Wick going up against everybody, that would have made sense too. Even more better, because they were putting money on John Wick's head. Money, millions of dollars. Drake, I would have put John Wick, but Kill Bill was even better. You could have used both, which would have been better, but still, Drake is pretty much saying that he's going after blood. I listened to the song Light Up by Jay-Z and Drake, right? And Jay-Z pretty much told Drake, like, listen, you said that you want to be great. These people, they're going to come after you because there's other people feel the same way as you. So if I was you, I would just pick my fights correctly. Now, I was listening to The Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne was saying like, okay, Drake got hit by Pusha and got killed. So he don't want to smoke with that. Well, the sense of me, if I'm going to post up the John Wick picture, right, or the Kill Bill picture, then I'm supposed to kill everybody. They ain't supposed to kill me. How is it in the movie when John Wick said, he told what's that guy's name? That owned the Continental. And I'm a fan of John Wick. I can't remember his motherfucking name. Anyway, but he told the guy that owned the Continental, he said, listen, if they're coming after me, I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them all. And he's like, I know you will, John. I know you will. So how is it if all those guys just kills John Wick? He didn't even get to the boss, which I'm so sad because John Wick passed away. But anyway, other than that, how is it that if one of those guys, even though that big Samoan guy would have killed John Wick, and then movie's over, and he promised, man, I had the name tip of my tongue. Is it Welton? I think Welton. So he told him, like, listen, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill them all. So Drake is expecting to do the same. He is supposed to kill them all. Rick Ross comes out now because apparently Drake mentioned Rick Ross. Rick Ross is like, yo, listen, you got a nose job. Don't talk to me. All right. I don't know what that's about, but okay. But anyway, so he comes out. I got to hear the track. I didn't really hear the track. I could care less, but I did hear the J. Cole against Kendrick. Now, let's talk about that. A lot of people are calling Kendrick soft. They're calling him fragile because he went on stage and apologized after making 7-minute drills. I'll say this. Kendrick Lamar, right, dissed J. Cole, and J. Cole dissed him back. J. Cole said, you know what? I have to apologize because I don't want it to get serious. J. Cole, you should have thought about that before you made 7-minute drills, in my opinion. I feel like you should have just thought about it first and then went on stage and it's like, listen, you guys want a response. Listen, hate me or not, but you're not going to get a response. This is hip hop. I'm trying to change hip hop. I'm trying to bring new meaning to hip hop. And if you guys know previous stories about hip hop, some beefs become deadly. But if we could stick it to the record business, I don't mind attacking and going after. But if it gets personal, then I ain't with the shits. I understand that. And I've been saying it too. And don't worry, I'm going to get some panels here. We're going to do that hip hop draft. Believe me. Because like I said, I don't want these young rappers to think that, I'm not trying to bring light back to the beef world that has already been settled, but is in history books, okay? It's in history books, so it ain't like I'm trying to start something. But like Jeezy and Gucci, right? That got personal, all right? T.I. and Flip, that got personal. Biggie and Pac, that got personal. Even Diddy and Suge, that got personal. All of these hip hop traits are becoming personal. All J. Cole trying to say is, listen, I ain't trying to make it personal. Excuse me. I ain't trying to make it personal. All I'm trying to do is make records, make these people feel good, and that's it. That's it. But J. Cole, brother, the gasoline was on the floor. You decided to throw the match. Now you decide to put the fire out. Bro, too late for that. Once you throw your match in, guess what? All of these hip hop artists is going to start to throw the match in themselves. And like I said, it doesn't become a fire. It becomes an inferno. So be careful. Be very, very, very careful. Because it could become a wildfire after that. Be very careful, J. Cole. But I understand J. Cole, he's trying to bring peace. He ain't really trying to bring that roughness into the game. So I understand. All right. But Jay's too late, bro. The fire's already end. You put yourself into the fire. You got to go ahead and tough this thing out. Okay. But anyway, so Rick Ross is going after Drake now. And who knows who's going to go after Drake? I don't know who. It would be nice if 50 Cent goes after Drake. I've been saying if Eminem goes after Drake, oh shit. Oh man. But the way Eminem is rapping now is different. But if he brings out old Eminem, the way Eminem dissed Jay-Z, I'm sorry, the way Eminem did Ja Rule. Sorry, not Jay-Z. Very sorry, not Jay-Z. I mean Ja Rule. When Eminem did Ja Rule, boy, even Benzino had Benzino crying on Drink Champs. Why this got to happen for me? He just got to keep hating on me. He got to keep dissing me. Hey, Benzino, you started it. Guys, listen, if you see gasoline on the floor, do not light a match. It's that simple. Step over it, step around it, go back, find another route. It ain't worth it unless you are willing to step into the depths of hell with them. Then do what you have to do. But other than that, don't do it. Because why would you want to step into the fire and the next you know, you figuring out that you're getting burned, it's too hot. Now you want to step out of the fire and your opponent is so comfortable in that fire. Now you can't handle it. You can't deal with it. So now you're trying to find a way to cool things out. Too late for that. I'm so sorry. The only way you could cool things out is if your opponent says, all right, let's turn this fire to ice. That's the only way. Other than that, continue getting burned. Burn, baby, burn. It's your decision. Burn, baby, burn. You start the fire. I know that's not the lyrics, but that's my lyrics, okay? But anyway, I just hope that this rap beef just goes into rap beef. Let it go to the charts. Let it go to the fans. Please do not take it personal, okay? Like, don't get me wrong. If, I'm a rapper / R&B singer now and model too. I'm a podcast. I'm a lot of things. But if somebody came after me in a rap beef, right? Look, my thing is like, listen, bro, we could go toe to toe on the microphone, okay? But I'm not doing this street shit with you, all right? Like, cause that's stupid. Death, then a case. Like, what does that settle? You go to jail just because of a rap beef. Now you're missing out on so many opportunities. And then by the time that you get out of jail, you better hope that you come back strong. Because if you don't, then you just label as what you label as a murderer. So keep that in mind, okay? But I just like to keep things on the record. Keep things on the charts, okay? If you beat me out the charts, then hey, victorious you are, okay? But if I beat you in the charts, then hey, give me my credit, okay? Give me my respect. And I hope after the beef is done, the war is over, I wish you nothing but best of the luck, to tell you the truth. Really. Nothing but best of the luck to you. All right? But so fellas and women, ladies, if you're going to do a rap beef, let's keep it on the charts. Let's keep it for the fans so they could decide to see who win or lose. And then hopefully you two could just come together and make a hit song. Okay? Because even with the Pac and Biggie situation, we lost two iconic legends. And one died in 96 and then the other one died 6 months after 97. Okay? And we are in 2024. And we didn't even get a chance to see how Pac could be as an actor, how he could be as an activist, how big he could be as a rapper, how big he could be as an entrepreneur. We haven't seen that yet because there's these personal situations, Now, okay, we all know Pac and Biggie, that Pac's death didn't tie up to no Biggie's death. That was just Pac's personal situation. But the Biggie situation was definitely a rap murder because in my eyes, I still believe that was due to Suge. Okay. But anyway, we just got to stop this whole entire rap beef and all that. Okay. If you're going to continue the rap beef, like I said, let's keep it fun. Let's keep it on the charts because I do want to see my artist the next day. I don't want to see him on Instagram saying, oh, this artist was shot and killed. He was 25. He was 32. He was 27. I don't want to hear that shit. All right. Let's just hear some good music. Let's bring hip hop back. All right. And let's keep our artists at the same time. Okay. Is that fair? Is that fair? And then I'll drop the hip hop draft whenever I can. All right. So anyway, let's wrap this show up because, like I said, I'm not gonna talk to you guys to death. But anyway, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Versus final word. Versus final word is real simple and real easy. First of all, I want to give a shout out to somebody. Dest. We'll give a shout out to Des because we had a conversation about relationships and stuff. And once again, on this show, regardless whatever I said in the beginning of the show, I still believe that I do not do dirty laundry out in public or around cameras. So let's put that out first, okay? But it was an interesting conversation, and one thing that stuck out to me the most that she said was people don't want to be friends first. They just want to jump into relationships. And I agree with her 100%. So, being said that, fellas and ladies, slow things down, take time, know the person. I was watching this documentary on YouTube, the 48 Hours, and it was about a guy that he met this girl. And they got married, they have kids, and then the guy went out, had an affair. He fell in love with this girl that he met in Miami. Then the wife and the husband got to a divorce. She got, the custody, and then she got some of his affairs and stuff, his shares affairs. And he didn't like that, so he kidnapped her. She went missing, bloody clothes and all that. So chopped her up, I think. So the whole moral to that is be careful who you date. Know the person who you are dealing with, okay? And bring joy, bring respect, bring excitement. I had a conversation with Jody. Shout out to Jody too, my homegirl Jody. She didn't like when I call women bitches. But I'm like, listen, if you could call guys dogs, dirty dogs, then listen, women can act that way too, all right? I'm not saying all women are bitches. I'm not calling women bitches, like in general. You do have your women that shows respect, that has honor, that can handle its own, needs to be so, that they know teamwork, they know partnership, they could work with their man. You have women like that versus you have bitches that just want to get into your life and just want to fuck shit up, and they want to use you as assets. They don't care about your life. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about anything about you. Only thing they care about is them, but they're using you as assets, and they just straight disrespect. Those are bitches, okay? I stay away from them. I like women. I like women. I love women. I like fucking bitches. So, and hate me for that. Don't give a shit. Being real with you, all right? A woman shows respect, and that's what I did. The same way that like a man shows respect to a woman. And it goes back to my top 5 movies, The Godfather. One thing that I dig about Italians is that they have respect, okay? And they don't want respect. Oh no, you're going to demand respect, because that's what they all about. And they're about their families too. So I'm the same way. Respect, love, careness. You know, I remember these people ask these old folks, they've been married for like 45 years. And it's like, you know, how did you keep your relationship together? And the answer was that they respect each other. They love each other. But most importantly, they respect each other. They're a team. So be a team. Bond with somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to test the waters out, but don't hurt each other while you test the waters. Don't poison the water. Keep the water nice, healthy, and fresh, okay? Because if you have water and it's good to drink, you drink it with no problem. But if the water's poison, I wonder how many of you guys would drink it. So keep that in mind, all right? Jeez, because relationship now these days, dating, I'm hearing stories today that I'm like, it's unbelievable. Women, they gotta step up. Men, we gotta step up. Step up. Step up. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for watching and listening to #TheVersasHow. And all you gotta do is just these 3 things. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for viewing #TheVersasHow and also for kicking it with me as well. And if you are new to this channel, you make sure that you just subscribe now to the #TheVersasHow channel. And as well, you listen to my singles, and they've been posting up on each segment, you know, so you make sure you continue to listen to my single. I'm going to do the Versa Island video. Trust me, I'm about to edit it. I might just edit it this week. So, and I got to do a song. Just like I said, I got to do 2 new songs. Dave Dollarton, I'm coming, baby. Coming for you, baby. We're going to make some songs. Dave Dollarton. And shout out to Mike Hansman. And I saw him like 2 days ago, you know, on we'll be at this is April 15th, so yeah, so April 13th. So I didn't really talk to him that much. So Mike, I'm so sorry I didn't talk to you that much. I was busy, but you know, we're gonna talk soon. I need some more pictures, Dave, because they were fantastic. Sammy, you're the woman. You're a powerful woman when it comes to that photography shit. Do your thing, girl. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to Al as well too. I want to give a big shout out to Al, DJ Leon Nation. I figure I'm missing one more person. Well, listen, if I'm missing that one more person, hey, I'm so sorry. But listen, shout out to you anyway. And shout out to the viewers as well too. So I thank you guys so much. And you already know what this is. It's the best podcast around. And I am the Versa. And I see you guys on another episode on #TheVersaShow 62. Man, this show is going. And I gotta say, peace into the Middle East. Produced by Productions. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? I thank you for watching the latest episode on hashtag TheVersaShow. For more new episodes, you make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell for more new episodes. And if you have any questions to ask, to get my intake, my answer on this show, make sure that you add me on Instagram at TheVersa. And also too, can't forget to follow too, so press that button as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching. Until next time, hashtag TheVersaShow, the best podcast around.